Welcome everybody. My name is Kemi Amusan, the CEO of Global Women Ambassadors. Global Women Ambassadors is a women-based organization. We are in Toronto, Canada, and our vision is to build the community one family at a time. We have been in existence since 2011. We were registered in 2013. We have organized different programs all over the world. And over the years, we have been actively supported by GBKM Network. GBKM FM, his name is, the name of the CEO is Kemi. Over the years, we have been working hand in hand together. So I'm happy again to have him working with us today. Our guest speaker today is our wonderful, beautiful Andria Barrett. And what we are discussing today is there's a funding that is available for women entrepreneurs. About how many of them, she's going to tell us. And this is just going to be the first in the series that we are going to be having to empower women, to show you the fundings that are available out there. We have so much that is in the system right now, but we're going to be bringing them one by one. And one other thing is, apart from giving you the information today, we will encourage you, if you have questions after this, because we are going to spend just 30 to 40 minutes. After this, you need help with grant writing, we are going to be available. We are going to make ourselves available for you to get these fundings. Before we go into our program proper, part of what we do is to advocate for women worldwide and to actually encourage women who are going through violence to speak up, to take action. Do not wait until something bad happens to you. So we're going to pay tribute to a woman that has just, I will use the word, just been killed by the husband. Even though we were hearing earlier that you cannot say this is what happened, but when you now have like 4, 5, 6, 7 people saying the same thing, that this woman was kicked in the chest by the husband, and then she now had to be in the emergency. She had to be in the hospital for 5 days, and finally she gave up. Her name is Osinachi Nwachukwu. I'm going to share my screen now. I believe you can see my screen. I just play a little bit of her music and we pay a tribute to her and use it as a point of encouragement for everybody. Please do not wait until things go really bad. To be MS, that is to be divorced or separated, cry out, talk to somebody. It's better than to die. It's available now. Let it be, he's sweating for you. Okay. Are you still seeing my screen now?
No.
What can you see now? You can see all of us back, right?
I can see you.
Yes. So
and everybody in the meeting.
Yeah, very wonderful woman with a very great talent. but now she has gone to join the club. Let us observe 2 minutes of silence on her behalf before we go ahead with this program. May the soul of the departed rest in perfect peace. And please remember, anytime you are having issues with your partner, speak out. Talk to somebody. Global Women Ambassadors, we are available. We connect you with people like our pastor, Mrs. Eyitayo Dada, and other counselors. If you're a Christian, we connect you with the Christians that can help you. If you want a professional counselor, we will connect you. We ourselves, we equally give you some pieces of advice that can help you to keep your home. Many of us, we don't want to lose our homes. And at times, all we need is just for our man to sit with us and go through counseling together. And then our homes, the peace in our homes will be restored. But if you are ashamed, if you are keeping quiet, you may find yourself 6 feet under. May our soul rest in perfect peace. So let's go now to our program for today. We want Prince, GBKM FM. Are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
We want him to say hello to everybody. And I acknowledge the other directors of Global Women Ambassadors, Madam Fumi Tijani, Mr. Otumba, Wale Adewale Adepoju. I acknowledge your presence. Thank you so very much. Dreammakers, I acknowledge you. GBKM, please say a quick welcome to everybody. And Madam Andrea, are you ready with your presentation? Thank you so very much.
Thank you for the privilege, and I want everybody to know that the whole world was created and started by women. Every man and every human being on earth, we must understand that we were shown by our mother, our father, that this is your father. So the power of women is very, 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 you cannot measure it. So first of all, let me say that thank you, madam, for identifying the 2 minute silence to our sister that has departed. I want to say thank you to Global Women. I've worked with your organization for like many years now. Kemi is my name, CEO, founder of GBKM Network. Apparently, GBKM Network just turned 10 years in existence this year. Thank you all for supporting. I want you all to enjoy it or have fun. I want to welcome you to a great, impactful session where Andria and the rest will be carrying us through how and which grants are available and how they can be assessed. Once again, I'm humbled to be in the midst. Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much. And as you may notice, we have men among us. Yes, Global Women Ambassadors, we believe there's no way a bird can fly with one hand. So that is why we always involve men, that we will be balanced, understand, learn together, not one person learning, understanding what to do in the homes, and the other person doesn't know. So we welcome all of you men that have joined us today. We really, really appreciate you. So now, Andrea?
Hi, good afternoon, everyone, or good morning, depending on where you are. Thank you so much, Lady K and Global Women Ambassadors, for hosting this session today. And Kenny from GBKM Network, always enjoy working with you. And I find you to be incredibly supportive of myself and of Lady K with Global Women Ambassadors. You're an asset to the community, and we thank you. Lady K, I was unaware of the passing of the woman who had mentioned, and I appreciate you bringing that all to us.
There's an audio problem, whether it's from me.
Somebody,
please be on mute, ma'am.
somebody had put in the chat, may she rest in peace. And I echo that, may she rest in perfect peace. This afternoon, or right now, we want to share some information. So as Lady K mentioned, my name is Andria Barrett. I am a business owner. I'm a pre-diabetes nutritionist, and I'm a small business advocate. Specifically, I'm a women's small business advocate. I believe in empowerment of our community. I believe in empowerment of the Black business community, and I have a really soft spot for female entrepreneurs. I have sisters, I have a lot of aunts, and I've seen the importance of women entrepreneurship within my family as well as our community. We've all seen how COVID-19 has impacted business, small business, and women-owned businesses. Because when your child is sick or a senior in your family is sick, it is usually the female that has to stop their job, stop their work, or shut down their business to go back and take care of their family members. So it's important to me and to our community that we do everything we can to support, uplift, empower, and more importantly, fund female entrepreneurs. Very important. So tonight I want to bring you some information about a brand new program that has funding available. Now, it's not a loan program, it's a grant program. So this is a new program that has just launched, and I'm bringing it here first to Global Women Ambassadors so that Lady K has the opportunity to share this with her network. We want to make sure, and again, I'm a little selfish, I want to make sure that Black women-led businesses are taken care of and that everyone is aware of the opportunities out there. Lady K mentioned grant opportunities funding. Believe it or not, there are a lot of funding opportunities out there. I find that sometimes the people in our community, men and women, are just not aware. So Lady K and I and Kemi from GBKM Network are going to do our best to make sure that we share all of the information that we find. There are a lot of grants, there are some loans, but there are really, really good opportunities out there. We want to make sure that everyone is aware so that we can be better off. So today I want to tell you about the Shea Moisture Dream Fund. So some people have heard of Shea Moisture. They're a company that falls under the Unilever brand. Unilever also makes Vaseline and some of the teas. Shea Moisture is a hair care company started in Sierra Leone by a grandmother several years ago. She wanted to create products that would work for her hair and for the hair of people in her family. So think back to your grandmother's days. They were just taking things from the bush. They were taking things from the kitchen. They were mixing it up in the kitchen and creating products that they can use on their skin and on their hair. Fast forward many years later, her grandson decided to go back and look at grandma's recipes to see what she was making. They worked together, they created the formulas, they recreated the formulas that their grandmother had made and came up with Shea Moisture. So, you know, typical story, they start at home, creating these products in the kitchen, selling them privately, you know, one bottle at a time. Eventually, it gets really popular. So we are here in Canada. At one point, you couldn't get Shea Moisture products in Canada. You would get in your car, drive across the border to the United States to buy these products at those hair care stores. Now, fortunately for us, these products are right here at home in Ontario, so we don't have to go very far. But as a Black-owned company, and because the grandmother has roots from the continent, they recognize and want to celebrate the importance of Black female entrepreneurs. They know firsthand how difficult COVID-19 has impacted Black female businesses right across the country. So they've launched a Shea Moisture Dream Fund because they want to make sure that Black women, hairdressers, anybody in the hair care business or any female-led business has the tools they need to succeed. So they've created the Shea Moisture Dream Fund, and they're calling all dreamers, and they're giving away $50,000. Now again, this isn't a loan, this is a grant. They're giving away 5 grants worth $10,000 each. They want to champion and support Black female entrepreneurs. So let me tell you about the committee. There are 13 people that will be adjudicating and evaluating all the applications. So I'm going to give you some information about the eligibility criteria and how you can apply. But once you do all of the application, your application will be adjudicated by 13 people. These people are part of the Dream Fund Committee and represent professionals in a wide variety of industries. You'll see on the first line, Tiffany Callender is the CEO of FACE, that is the Federation for African Canadian Economics. She feels strongly and passionately about supporting Black entrepreneurs, male and female, so she will be one of our judges on this program. Brandon Gonez, I would say for anybody in Ontario, but right now we're pretty much global. Brandon Gonez is someone you can support and find online. He is a media professional where he brings news happening here in the Greater Toronto area and shares it across the world. Christopher Lawrence, Gary Crawford, and Gwen Chapman, they're business professionals who have a heart for entrepreneurship in the Black community. Jacqueline Dixon, Keisha Favors, and Narissa Allen are also Black female professionals, again, who mentor, support, and give back to our community. And then the remaining judges, Phil Cargill, Roxanne de Nobrega. There is a show here called Dragon's Den. Roxanne is the head makeup artist on that show. Havaya Mighty is from the city of Brampton, and she is a top nominated rapper. She's just been nominated for several Junos right here in Canada. And then Chantel Carter is a woman who's created her own line of undergarments that are what I'm going to call Black girl nude. So once upon a time, Black women, we had a hard time finding nude lipstick, nude shoes, and nude undergarments. Chantel is a model, took this upon herself to create her own line of undergarments specific in the nude shade for Black women, which I love. So if you see a need, that's how a lot of businesses are created. You see a need, you can't find something, an eczema cream for your skin. You need some kind of hair product for your hair, you create something. So that's how a lot of businesses are born, out of need. So that is a bit about the judges. So let me tell you how you apply for this grant. Again, there's 5 opportunities to get $10,000. First, all applicants need to be between the ages of 18 and 35. Unfortunately, if you are under the age of 18 or over the age of 35, you are not eligible for this program. But don't worry, there are several other grant and loan programs out there. And as time progresses, we will make sure we bring this information to you. So first step is the age criteria, 18 to 35. If you fall outside of this age bracket, please feel free to share this information with a family member that owns a business or a friend. You must identify as a female. So it has to be a Black women-led business. You also need to be Canadian. So I know we have some brothers and sisters in different parts of the country. I appreciate that you're all here, and I hope that you will share this message with your Canadian friends and family. And please stay in touch with Lady K, because she will be receiving information about other programs you can apply for. As a business owner, a Canadian business owner, your business needs to be registered and you have to have less than 10 employees. And the way you apply is you upload a video. So I just want to make sure that's clear in terms of the eligibility requirements. Between the ages of 18 to 35, you identify as a Black woman, you have registered your business right here in Canada, and you have no more than 10 employees. So once you fulfill that, then when you go to the website, which I'll show you, when you go to the website, which I'll give you the link, you're going to upload a video. So gone are the days when you fill out an application or you have to send in a paper resume. Everything is online and it's a video application. So in this application, just should be a couple of minutes. We just want you to tell us your name, let us know what city you're from right across the country. Tell us about your business. What's the name of your business? How did your business get started? How has your business grown and developed over the years? And how, most importantly, has your business impacted the community? We want to know what inspires you to keep growing. We know COVID-19 has decimated a lot of small businesses. Many have closed, many are hanging on by a thread, and some are able to keep going depending on what industry they're in. We want to know how you've coped, how you've managed. We want to know how you've been able to use your passion and your skills to overcome the challenges to grow your business. Most importantly, when you're doing this video, you want to share what's inspired you. So I talked about Chantel Carter, who is a model who couldn't find any nude undergarments. So couldn't find anything to wear under her clothing that was a nude shade that would, complement her skin color. What inspires you? What aspirations do you have? And how will meeting those goals help you enrich your community? And so your video, as you can see here, maximum 7 minutes. We don't want any long drawn out videos, so keep it short and concise, nothing more than 7 minutes, and make sure you respect the sizes of the files. So let me give you an example of what would be in a video. So if this were me and my video, I would turn on my camera and I would say, my name is Andria Barrett and I'm in the city of Brampton. My business is called Nzuri Wellness. I'm a nutritionist. I'm a pre-diabetes nutritionist. I have a family history of diabetes. My mom has diabetes and my grandma has diabetes. So starting a business where I can teach people and empower them on what they can do to lower their blood sugar is important to me. How does this impact the community? I think of this as helping one person at a time. When you help a mom or a grandmother in their family and you teach them how to eat better, how to cook differently, and how to shop the grocery stores in a way that will keep their blood sugar down, it reflects and impacts on their immediate family, then their extended family, and then the community. The stronger and healthier the mother is and the grandmother is, there's a ripple effect. It will affect the whole family. What inspires me is knowing that I'm going to help little kids keep their mom and their grandmother healthy and strong in their family for as long as possible. I lost my grandmother when she was 84, and my grandmother was my favorite person in my family. I want everyone who has their grandmother or grandfather with them to enjoy them until they're 100. By teaching them how to eat so they are reducing their blood sugar, they're reducing the inflammation, they can keep their kidneys healthy, and there's no need for amputation, and they will be with your family and to celebrate birthdays and holidays for many, many years to come. That is me going into how it's important for the family and how it's important for the community. And I would do all of that in 7 minutes. That is an example of what needs to go in your video. So I'm just going to go back to that slide. You want to start with your name, then your city. Then you want to tell us about your business, tell us how it all started, how it's grown throughout the years, and how it's changed your community. We want to know what inspires you to keep going when it's tough. We know that during the pandemic, right here in Canada, you couldn't have customers in your place of business. You needed to pivot online, or those who were not able to close down. So what inspires you to keep going? Because we want to make sure we keep our female business owners in the economy to keep us healthy and growing for as long as possible. Also in this video, you want to talk about your aspirations. What do you have? What aspirations do you have for business, and meeting those goals? How will it enrich your community? And remember, your video maximum is 7 minutes. So here are some tips when it comes to using your video. So you can record on your phone or your tablet or your computer. You want to make sure you're facing the light. So make sure the light isn't to the side or behind you. You want to make sure the light is in front of you, because that way we can see your features and we can see your beautiful smiling faces. You should make sure we can hear you. So make sure you're plugging in your earpiece and testing it to make sure the microphone sound is good. Or if you can plug out your microphone or your earphone and speak directly into your device, but make sure you do a test so that we can hear you properly. Make sure your device, your phone or your tablet or computer is eye-line. You don't want your device too high and you don't want it too low. Make sure you're doing it, again, like I said, in good light. You're not trying to shoot your video, lying in bed or where it's dark, and you want to make sure you don't have a cluttered background. You want to make sure you're the only one in your video. We don't want to be distracted as judges by seeing, your entire family or your pets or anything else. We want to make sure we're looking at you, and we want to make sure you're looking at us. So make sure you're looking straight down the camera lens like you're talking to one person. You're not off to the side, or you're not looking up, or you're not looking down. If you have to practice and do a couple of takes, that's fine. We want to make sure you're looking and speaking directly to us. When I'm reviewing your video, I want it to look like you're speaking directly to me. Make sure in the language you're using in your video, you're not saying, you're being direct, you're talking first person. My name is Andria. This is what I want to do. This is what is important to me. My business will benefit the community by 1, 2, and 3. You want to be concise. You want to get to the point. Just because you have 7 minutes doesn't mean you need to use all 7 minutes. If you can be concise and straight to the point as clearly as possible, that is also a great tip. Here is the link to the site. And I hope that everyone who's watching right now who is eligible applies. So I'm going to leave this up here so everyone gets a chance to write this down. It's rebrand.ly/dream-fund. In my experience, unfortunately, I found there are lots of grants and funding opportunities available that just go unfilled. We're not applying for them, which is unfortunate because there are people and institutions that want to help. And those grants and loans that are out there, I'm finding, unfortunately, I'm just going to be honest, not enough Black people are applying, and we have to apply. There's money out there. There's opportunity out there. We need to do what we can to make sure we get a piece of this pie. There's funding out there. All it takes is submitting an application. So again, I am imploring anyone watching this right now that fits the criteria. If you are a Black woman between 18 and 35 and you own a business, I know you've been impacted by COVID-19. If you are in Canada, please apply. Don't think, oh, my business is too small, or my idea is not so great, or I've only lost a little bit of money. It doesn't matter. If you have a good enough, compelling story, apply. You never know. There are 5 opportunities. 5 opportunities of getting $10,000. That is some great money. Imagine the marketing you can do with that money. You could start running ads on GBKM Network, and Kenny is someone who you could connect with there. You could start doing social media ads and Facebook ads and Instagram ads. You could be hiring a digital marketing director. You could be hiring someone to create a new logo and brand for you. You could start a campaign to do some really good outreach to connect with the proper demographic of who should be receiving your products. You could use this money for to test new products or new designs, or to test out a new approach, a new campaign, or a new market. You can use this money to hire. Maybe you want to start a mentorship program and you want to bring in apprentices. Maybe you're a hairdresser, because we all know our hairdressers closed down. Maybe you need help trying to rent a chair, or you need to bring in somebody else who can help run your business, or you want to start selling products in your business. There's so many things you can do with this $10,000 that I encourage you to apply. Maybe you need a website. Maybe you need someone to manage your social media. So many things. So it's important that you all apply. So I've left this screen up here for a bit, that hopefully everyone had a chance to write it down. rebrand.ly/dream-fund. Hopefully you all have a way to get in touch with Lady K at Global Ambassador Women. And if you didn't get a chance to jot that down, please feel free to reach out to her and she will send you that link. And I also want to bring your attention to the deadline. The deadline for this $50,000 is May 16th. So you have some time. Take some time, write down what you want to say, practice it a couple times, and then shoot the video. If you don't like the way the video turns out, the first 3 takes, shoot another video. I'll let you know when I have to do videos. Sometimes it's take number 6 or 7 that looks good or sounds good or I feel comfortable with, because sometimes you might say the wrong thing. Practice makes perfect, and in this case, do as many practice takes as you have to. The deadline is May 16th. I hope to see 1,000 applicants come in, and I hope you guys got a sneak peek. You got to hear from Lady K and Global Ambassadors first. We wanted to make sure her network had the opportunity, because not enough Black women are applying, and there are great opportunities. We wanted to make sure you had this chance. So I'm going to open it up for any questions if anybody has any. And I hope that you've all written down the website, and then you're all going to start working on your videos tomorrow and apply and win and take that $10,000 and do wonderful things with your business. Okay, I see a question.
Thank you so very much. We are so happy that you are bringing this to the Black community through Global Women Ambassadors. And as we explained earlier, this is going to be the first of the series. We are going to be bringing more We are not spending so much time today. However, if you have questions, please, you can raise up your hand and we're going to be calling you one by one. Okay, I see Trisha. There was a hand up earlier. If that was you, can you please say hi?
It's right there. Hi.
Hi, how are you doing?
Thank you, Lady K. How are you doing today?
Oh, wonderful, awesome.
Good. The 8th category she raised, is there any significance to what we're going to be doing?
What do you mean?
She said 18 to 35, and I believe most of us are above that age. What do we do?
Okay, that's a good question. So if you are not between 18 and 35, then this grant program is not for you, but there's lots of other programs. So the next webinar that Global Ambassador Women's does. So please stay in touch and follow Lady K on social media and stay in touch with Kenny at GBKM Network, because they will alert you when the next webinar is. Also, they may put this on their social media or send it out, but I know of at least 2 more programs. I'm not sure, what country are you in? Are you in Canada?
Yeah, I'm in Canada.
Oh,
Women
okay.
of Dignity, yeah. We're in Canada.
Are you in Ontario?
Ontario, yeah.
Okay, there are a couple more programs. So I'll make sure that Lady K has all of this information. But just because this one isn't for you, there's lots of other programs out there for you. And I'm very serious when I say there are these programs, and when you look at the people who apply or the people that win, you're like, oh, how come there's no Black person up there? It's because the Black person didn't apply. And I'm like, why don't Black people apply? It's because Black people don't know about it. So it's important to be plugged into GBKM and Lady K, because they will share this information. So I will continue to share information with Lady K. So stay in touch with her and she will share it with you. And wherever you are eligible, you should apply.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Women of Dignity, thank you so much for joining.
Thank you.
Madam, is okay for GBK to offer support for the video. GBK, I don't understand what you are saying. I'm trying to check. I logged in a bit late. Please share the website again, please. Can you share that page where you have the website, Andrea?
Yep, I'm just pulling it up here. 1 second. I'm just gonna pull it up here.
Okay, while you are trying to pull that up, GBK, what were you saying earlier?
Thank you, madam. Thank you, everybody, for joining. My company will be supporting anybody that wants to shoot the video. Should you have any difficulties, I will post I'll post our contact where you can reach us and we can guide you and help you, support you to shoot that video in a timely manner, in a quality way that can support. You know, growing together is the best way. You go higher by raising others. So I, on behalf of the company, Lady K, Global Women Ambassador, and Andria, will be happy to do that. Thank you.
Kenny, that is so generous. Wow, that is wonderful.
That is so sweet, so sweet. Okay, thank you so very much. Meanwhile, you can, Andrea, I'm going to ask you to equally share this on the chat if you can type it out.
Yes, I will.
Will you be able to do that?
Yes,
so
I can
bring the screen back to show our people. And I have the honor of bringing Pastor Mrs. Eyitayo Dede. She has a hand raised up.
Sure.
Yeah. First of all, I want to say thank you so much, because honestly, information is power. There's so much power in being informed. And, you know, when I was listening to the last speaker, some of us are like pushing the Diamond Jubilee, but we have children, we have grandchildren that are doing so many amazing things in the community that we should get this information to. Mm-hmm. Like, we should get this information out to our children, our youth, our young adults that are doing great things in the community and can actually benefit from this. So I think age is not a barrier because we have the opportunity of spreading this information. And I want to thank Kenny so much that's amazing, because I know what it costs to do short videos, like even 1 minute videos, not to talk of, so I just want to say thank you so much for this initiative, Lady K, and for all your partners. But I really want to beg everybody, spread the word, and spread the word tonight, because tomorrow you're going to get busy. And when you remember, May 16 would have passed. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Andrea.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, Pastor Mrs. Thank you for always being there for us. And I believe, Pastor Mrs., you do immigration, right?
Yes, I do.
Yes, you want to tell us a little bit about that for those who are here that may want to immigrate to Canada?
Okay, well, I do a couple of things. I'm a marriage coach, which is one of the primary things I do, and I'm a mental health lawyer. In terms of immigration, there are so many opportunities. Just like Andrea's talking about grants, there are so many opportunities for people to come into Canada right now. And one of the most pressing forces is that there is a serious chronic labor shortage. So for people that, and even for people that are in Canada as visitors, like back in the day, you couldn't apply for school when you were in Canada. You couldn't get a work permit while you're visiting in Canada. For some eligible people, those opportunities are now available. And you can reach out to me at tayodada@hotmail.com. I'll put my email in the chat. And because it's always on a case-by-case basis, as we know in terms of immigration. Yes, and like I said, I'm also a marriage coach for those that are battling in their marriages. And, the story we heard at the beginning of this program, those are the stories that break my heart. They really do. And I do marriage coaching. I'm actually having, Lady K, I hope you don't mind my saying this, I'm having a free marriage boot camp on April the 23rd, because same thing, I believe that knowledge is power. And so I want people to have the opportunity to know, certain signs. Some people they're in denial about abuse. Even when you tell them they don't believe they're being abused, they'll tell you it's our culture, it's this and that. So I'll put my email in the chat. Thank you, Lady K. We're so proud of what you do within our community, and the way you lift people up. Thank you so much.
Thank you so very much, Pastor Mrs. We are really, really appreciative. And yes, it was very good as we shared the information. I saw it earlier and I was hoping you were going to share it so that people that are attending can benefit. We all have to work together. It's together that we can end this violence. It's together that we can uplift our women. And you can see all over the world. Andrea is contesting, right? Andrea did not even mention that. She has to mention, we all have to support her. For us as global women, it's not about party, it's not about religion, it's about the individuals. What does this individual have to offer us? You can see Andrea is passionate about how women especially can really grow in the community. She has a whole lot more that she's bringing to the community. We are supporting her as global women, not because of her party, but because of who she is. We are supporting Pastor Tayodada because of who she is. Over the years, we have always been working together. I really admire you, and just like every other person here. Thank you so very much, every other person that is attending. If you have questions, this is the time to ask. If you have comments, you are free to make your comment. We'll be closing down in the next 5 to 7 minutes. Our programs are usually very short. It's not about talking, it's about impacting knowledge. It's about giving you the right information. And please be aware, we can help you with grant writers. We can help you with more information about different grants. We can help you especially with coming out of abuse. You do not have to stay in an abusive relationship. You can mend things. At times, there are different reasons which we will go into in our next programs. At times, where the problem is just this rant thing, this mouth. We ourselves, we look for trouble with our mouth as women. Men do not have the same capacity we have, talking, and we drive them crazy at times. So we may need to reassess ourselves. We will talk about all this later. So today is not about this. Today is about how you can apply for this particular grant that is available now, because it has been noticed that Black people do not really apply. That is the main reason you are having this now as number one.
Yeah.
We are going to bring other grants. We are going to bring other people with Andrea. Andrea, you want to tell them that you are contesting? What are you contesting
I
for?
do.
And what do you have to offer us if we help you to come in?
Well, if you are in Canada, specifically in Brampton, which is where I'm from, I'm actually out canvassing and campaigning today. I have a group of volunteers just looking at me from this side. But in Ontario, our provincial elections are in June 2nd, and I'm running to be the candidate in Brampton South because I believe in a better Brampton. I believe in a better community. There are a lot of things that we need done. So I feel like anyone with children or anyone with seniors in their lives, you know, I've talked about my grandmother, healthcare is so important. All of our parents are aging. We need to make sure there's a decent healthcare system in place for them. Senior care, I come from a family where we don't put our seniors in a nursing home. Grandma grows up in the house with us. Grandpa grows up in the house with us. I grew up in a multi-generational home. We need to make sure that our government can provide us with what we need to keep our seniors healthy and strong so that they can age comfortably at home. We know the pandemic has been devastating for children. Education, hybrid learning online, those who can't study online because they don't have the technology or they don't have the right supports at home. We want to make sure we can level the playing field so that everyone has an equal opportunity. We also know that COVID-19 has disproportionately impacted Black people. That is clear. We are on the front lines. We are working in the factories. We're the nurses. We're the PSWs. We're the retail workers. We're working in the food warehouses. We need to make sure something like this never happens again. We need to make sure there is pay equity. We need to make sure in the care economy that women get paid for the work, that they are treated the way in which they deserve to be treated. So I am an advocate and just someone who believes in a better life for children, working parents, all the way up to your grandmother and your grandfather. So if you're in Ontario, specifically in Brampton South, I would encourage you to reach out to me to learn more about me and my platform, and we can be in touch. But the other hat I wear, as Lady K knows, is Black female entrepreneurs, which is, you know, the reason we had this call. Apply for the grants, apply for the loans, get your business registered, reach out to a company like GBKM Network that can help you with your marketing so you can be bigger, badder, and better. Small business is the engine of the economy. You know, you talked about women and abuse. Sometimes people stay in bad relationships for financial reasons. Empower yourself, start a business, do your side hustle, do what you can so that you can support yourself. So if you have any questions about the program, feel free to reach out to myself, Kenny, or Lady K, and please apply, just apply.
Thank you so very much. Any comment before we go? We are rounding up right now. Just want to say thank you to Bluetooth. I said thank you to everybody. IWAA International Women Awards every year. You have been so wonderful. And I said Bluetooth earlier on. That is, I would say, backbone. He has been my backbone for years. We have been in the community together. I was the president of the Nigerian Canadian Association. He was a vice president, but he was more of a vice president. He was more of a brother, a father, a rock. Thank you again for seeing you here. Yes, I saw a hand up earlier. This was GBK.
Yes, I was going to say that our contact number for those that we like to take advantage of my offer is 1866 613 1960. I want to repeat it again, 1866 613 1960. You press 1 if you choose the extension one that will come straight to me. I will be able to help you from there. And also, I'm also the social secretary of the Nigeria Canadian Association. For those that are here that are Nigerians, please, we encourage you to join us so that together we can build this community. And I'm very privileged, Lady K. You've been my mentor. Thank you for having me and carrying me along everywhere you go. Thank you.
I should rather feel honored that you are always ready to help our people. So any comment before we go? Anyone wants to make a comment?
Yeah, Lady K, how are you? Good evening. Thank you so very much for the acknowledgement. I appreciate you, and I appreciate Andrea. I have a question for you. You were saying that you're running for the for the Brampton South. Can you tell us what you're running for? Because you didn't mention that. What are you running as?
Oh yes, I'm running with the NDP, the New Democratic Party in Brampton South.
For what? For what position?
Oh, for MPP. MPP.
Exactly.
What does that mean?
Thank you.
Oh, it's the member of provincial parliament. So
yes.
Every city has different representation. So the acronym is MPP, member of provincial parliament. In the city of Brampton, there are actually 5 ridings. So I'm running in the riding called Brampton Center.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're
Just
welcome.
wanted clarification.
You're welcome.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you to our men for attending. REAC Cooperative, are you there? Okay. Looks like
yes, but I'm there.
You want to say hello before we go?
Yes, ma. Thank you very much for the opportunity. I appreciate you. You've always been a wonderful leader. And I appreciate all the women that you brought. I actually joined so that my wife can participate in the program. And though age-wise, we are not eligible. So we just have to manage that. But thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you for recognizing us. And we hope that we will start seeing you more on our own platform too. Thank you very much, ma.
No problem. No problem. Thank you so very much, everybody. So to reach us, my phone number is all over the place. Just type Kemi Amusan Lady K. You will see my phone number. Otherwise, it's here right now for 437-922-9185. And info@globalwomen.ca. That is CA for Canada. info @globalwomen.ca. And in June, we are having a program, IWAA International Women's Award. Every year they do the program. So any program you have as a woman, let us know. We will work with you. We will support you. We will promote you. IWAA, you want to say hello to them and let them know about the program? 2 minutes and we round off.
Thank you for this opportunity. And Kemi, hello everyone. My name is Princess Boucher, and I'm the founder of the International Women Achievers Awards. And the International Women Achievers Awards, IWAA, was created in, to celebrate and to honor women who have contributed and succeeded in their endeavors. And the purpose of it is to empower, uplift, encourage, enlighten young women that they too can aspire to whatever their dreams, desires are. So, and each year we normally do it in March, which is a month of celebration, we all know. So, due to the lockdown and everything, we now move it to June. So it will be June 25th at the Delta by Marriott Hotel on 655 Dixon Road. So I look forward for everyone to come out and support and celebrate. And as I said, we've been locked down for the past 2 years. And so we women that we just want to celebrate ourselves, the fact that we can go out. So get on the website, I put it in the chat, and purchase your ticket and let's support each other.
Okay. Thank you so very much. So on this note,
Lady K, sorry to say this. I just want to say that GBKM is proud to be, for the 2nd year consecutively, the media partner to this very organization. Please let us support her. Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to be sharing the flyers and going to be sharing more of our promotional materials. Thank you everyone for attending. We wish you a very, very wonderful week.
Thank you very much. Good night, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Good night, everyone.
Good night. Good night, everybody.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye.
Petrona, thanks for attending.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Nice seeing you.
Okay.
Thank you. Good night. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's
Bye.
excellent.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Madam Kemi Jeje, thank you so very much. Nice seeing you.
Thank you, ma.
I know you kept quiet. Cheers.
Thank you, ma. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. Thank you, everybody. Vanessa, Delight, Damilola, they were, oh, you made it, Damilola. Thank you so much. Nice seeing you.
Yes, immediately you send the invite, I find my way in straight up. Thank you so much, Ma. Thank you for the invite.
Oh,
it's a great experience. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I know you had a lot of questions on the immigration.
Yes, you're very right.
Yeah, we're going to do that as the next topic now.
Okay, thank you so much. I really appreciate
it. So many inquiries. We are putting that together. So thanks for joining. Maybe because of you, then we do it.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. More grace. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Shola, I can see you. Thank you so very much for joining. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, ma. Thank you, ma. God bless you, ma.
And you too, my
Thank
dear.
you, ma.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
Yeah.